Hello, guys, gals, and non-binary pals, and welcome to the Fae Realm. We're a little bit later today because life has to take precedence over the rest of the things, especially the life part that earns us money. But we are all here. Thank you all so much for joining us tonight. Adam, over to you, sir.
Hi. Tania, over to you.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew you were going to do this. Never tell your GM that you took notes, people.
So, as a special treat for the folks at home, Yi-Ling will be delivering the session recap and preparing us for the next chapter. Take it away.
Thanks, I hate it.
Drausken's over here like, okay, and just to make sure you were listening, what did I just say?
No, Yi-Ling never listens to Drausken. All right.
True.
When last we left off with death, our, what are they called? Agents. I'm already doing really well. Our agents came back from the land of Mordant, where they finally put to rest all of the souls, including that of the Dark Lord Godfroy. Oh my god, I hate his name.
You hate him for a lot of reasons. His name's just one of them.
It's true. They head back into the throne room where the Raven Queen asked Yi-Ling what she would like for her reward. And because she learned from her parents that they did no longer want to live in the world. I can't do this, Max, so I'm stopping it now. She decided to go with being able to travel wherever she wanted. Drausken got a little bit miffed about this because he thought they had a deal to make something tangible. So later on, when they were talking, he brought it up again. She's like, well, why are you pissed at me? And he's like, because you made a deal and I'm not gonna do something without knowing I can get paid. She's like, fine, let's go find out if we get paid. And so like marches off to the throne room, asks for her gift right then and there, and the Raven Queen took Everspite and stabbed herself with it. But apparently the blood of gods is super powerful because that absorbed into the glaive, and now Yi-Ling has a weapon that can slice through the mist and into other planes and worlds, which they tested. But meanwhile, while that was happening, Loraphyra was having a chit-chat sort of with the Raven Queen via Grimm, who was showing her visions of the other agents taking down Orcus, the Prince of Lies, with the help of some Magpie, and also Loraphyra viewed the Fortress of Memories being built up by death giants and Kenku and other Shatterkai. So she's like, are we preparing for war? And Raven Queen's like, maybe. Is essentially what I got from it anyway.
That's what she sounds like. Yeah.
Maybe. And then Lynn was being very Lynn and being like, I'm gonna beautify the fuck out of this place, decorative style, and starts planting flowers in pots and like literally dragging them around the keep and setting them up. So it's looking like a greenhouse as well as a fortress. These two had a little chit chat as well about, if there's a war coming, are we going to be soldiers after our task is done? But Loraphyra thinks it's up to each of us, and Lynn will have to choose when the time has come. But they see the other two heading off to the bridge, so they join them, and then Yi-Ling's like, all right, we're all going on a road trip to test out this works. And she cuts through the mist into what appears to be a giant graveyard. And many of the gravestones had the names of different worlds on them, the ones with the defeated, conquered domains having corpse flowers on them. So she goes up to the one for Mordant. The giant dark stairwell opens up. They go in, find themselves back at Griffin Manor, where she does a little song to the grave of her parents, or what she thinks of as their grave, cuts her hair. And then Drausken, still being Drausken, is like, this is proof of nothing. The Raven Queen can do this. So Loraphyra's like, fine, let's go somewhere new. Name a place. And so Drausken describes Arabelle, a sitting Cormier, and once again, using Everspite, Yi-Ling cuts into the world, and they go to Arabelle, where they had a beach day and ate Arabelle cheddar and drank wine and looked at animals, marine life, and just had a wonderful time on the beach, remembering that this is what life is about and what they're fighting for in this war in the Shadowfell. Teary-eyed and finally having his solid proof that the Raven Queen has the power to give them what they want. Drausken asks Yi-Ling to do a final favor for him and go grab a cask of rum, the Whalebone Islands, while the rest of them go to the throne room, and he prostrates himself before the Raven Queen, apologizes and begs her forgiveness, and offers his undying fealty, essentially. And she's like, it's fine. It's great. You're okay. You know they're gonna die anyway, right? And he's like, I know, but if they can have a chance to live first, I will give my everything. And so she agrees to this and holds him for a while. It's very sad. And then Yi-Ling returns, and they all head off to the carnival, which has changed and become more tournament ground like, rather than circus like. But there's more life here. Shadar-kai doing things. We go to the market, wander around, and then we are approached by Catriona, spelling to be determined, and who's a little bit different from other Shadar-kai because she's younger and apparently has lived most of her life outside of the Shadowfell. But she approaches them, welcomes them to the carnival, offers them items that she has gathered for sale, and these are all like really fancy and nice items that we bought / haggled / traded for, and got lots of cool stuff. I'm not going to bore you with all that, but she also told us that the scouts went out into Falkovnia, kind of found out like the area of operations that we're going to be in. There's some mountains with giants, a cursed roadway, and then the capital city of Lekar, who's ruled over by Draco, Vladova?
Vladeska Drakov.
Vladeska. Sorry, I'm changing my notes as we speak. Vladeska Draco. And we find, she fangirled over Loraphyra, which is really cute and sweet and funny. And then we found a place to chat, and Drausken told his story of going to Falkovnia, very easy to conquer, conscripting the people into defending it, because the first new moon, they spent 4 nights fighting a battle against the undead, which come every month on the new moon. So told us to maybe avoid the arm if we can, because the Talons are mean and scary and hardened soldiers who will hunt us down like dogs if we cross them. And the people there are less hardened soldiers, but also very tough and desperate, and living each day as if it's their last. And so we should be careful of everything, because it is a land of basically endless war. Welcome to Falkovnia.
Wonderful. Well done.
Yay!
Well done.
I did it.
Do
I get an inspiration point?
Yes, actually, I was going to if you don't have an inspiration point, you can have one. If you don't have one, I'm going to give you this anyway, actually. So here's a card as well.
He's trying to encourage us to do more of the recaps so that he could stop doing them. I see through you.
Correct.
All you had to do was ask.
When I wasn't taking notes, it was hit or miss. But I'm trying to be better because I hate getting asked questions and not being able to find the answer.
I know. I love it when players exercise like great habits, but on the occasion where I get to play this game, Yeah, maybe the first session has good notes. After that, there's like a sharp drop off, right? Like it's not good.
I was able to take good notes for a while in Westgate, and then I just kept missing sessions, and so I was like,
Yeah.
I have no comprehension of what's happening anymore.
Yeah, it's convoluted anyway. So
You're not wrong.
Anyway, we are still currently at the carnival, but at this point, you have all completed your long rest and have availed yourself of the various amenities that the carnival can provide. Yes, sir.
But you know what we didn't do?
Buy
No.
potions again?
Buy potions.
Right, that was homework.
That was homework.
And
don't remember the
befitting the fact that I am at the school where I teach, I am very used to this. Who did the homework?
Sorry, Mr. Power.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't even.
I'm sure you probably had never heard this before, but I didn't think I had to do that homework.
True.
Not with your refilling. I'm gonna buy 2 great
True.
potions. That's it. That's all. That's what 200 gold.
By the way, just so everyone understands that I'm the best government teacher ever. Every computer in this classroom, in this lab, is getting Civilization 6. So that's gonna be pretty amazing. Yeah.
And then you have Nuclear Gandhi.
Yeah, Nuclear Gandhi. I mean, that is 100. Hey, that's Civ 4. But a great song. We love Baba Yetu.
I was actually playing that in my car once when I was driving Lyft and Uber, and because I had a playlist of video game music because people recognized that they were like, "Holy crap, you're a gamer," and it started conversations. And if they didn't, it was
Civ 4 in your car.
I was, why not? Why wouldn't you?
It was a nice break from your like angry gangster rap that you typically listen to.
I was thinking the opera pulls you over and you say, "Officer, I'm sorry, I just needed one more turn." My gold monument.
No comment. But
So real. Real.
And if people didn't recognize it, it was an offensive orchestral music of various types. Baba Yetu was on, and the lady who barely spoke a word of English was like, "You speak Swahili?" It's like, no, I just really like this song. but it's the Lord's Prayer in Swahili.
Yeah.
And it's a beautiful piece of music. Peter Hollins did a gorgeous a cappella cover of it that, every time, straight through to the heart.
With Maluka, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh. Mm.
Yeah, everybody's just nerding out over their favorite stuff now.
Look, I've been a Peter Hollins fan for a very long time.
Is that my fault too?
Yes, actually. That is completely your fault because you introduced me to Lindsay Sterling with the Legend of Zelda song, and then I saw her do a thing with the Skyrim guy, and I was like, who is this?
Yeah.
And that's
Luca also does a lot of.
And that's how I joined Patreon back when that first became a thing.
Yep, that's right.
I'm actually in like 3 of his songs.
This is the true red string, like, what are all the crossover nerd connections?
What are all of the things that Dane specifically is responsible for getting me into? So far, it's Game Theory, FNAF, Peter Hollins, and Lindsay Sterling. I think you got me into Yahtzee, too.
Yeah.
The board game?
No.
No.
The Crenshaw.
Yahtzee Croshaw, the game reviewer.
I just needed to... I was curious if it was the board game.
I actually grew up playing Yahtzee in the back of my parents' Suburban while we were camping.
I can't claim total credit for it, but I'm also largely the reason that you're into tabletop RPGs. So
you're a big part of the reason, absolutely. I was also in the theater, so like there was a lot of people who were trying to get me into it, and no one really succeeded.
But they got you into 4th Ed, and that was just their fault.
Yeah,
I got into first.
Pathfinder was not better.
It was crunchy.
Crunch. Guys, it's not so much systems that decide whether or not a game is good. It's just the people. So we'll try better next time, guys. Sorry.
Shut up. You're awesome. We love
should-
you. I will kick all of you in the ankles.
She's strong too. I'm not gonna push it. So there was what Catriona had essentially done for you has gone through the carnival as it is essentially in progress and gathered what she felt were the best bits for you. Any other potion buying, you can still just take care of that on your own. But she doesn't have any new items, and there's really no other features at the carnival right now, because keep in mind that everybody died. Everyone who had been staying at the carnival was either whisked away by Zabilna or was murdered by the Sharans, who somehow got here.
Insurance.
Yeah. But that's okay. You got him back a little bit. And eventually took Carnival back. There was, of course, one very important sole survivor of the Carnival who has been there the whole time. And that is after a
right.
fashion.
The sword. I forgot.
Yes,
to
the
mention that.
sword Nepenthe, which is the Dark Lord of the Carnival. However, the Raven Queen has put a restraining order. No,
Basically.
yeah, more or less, on destroying the sword, because this makes for a great midway hub between the different domains.
Traverse Town.
Yeah. So, the question now is there anything that Drausken needs to tell the party before passing through the mists once again?
Well, I guess the question is, do you have anything that you want to know? I know where we're going. I helped build the place.
Well, that does open the real question then, I suppose. You have advised against fighting our way through everything, which I agree with. If it's not the undead, it's your former fellows. Is there a way to get there without being observed, or having minimal fighting at least?
There are a few ways we could probably try to sneak in, but as far as getting in without being spotted, no. That's the point of a fortress. What we can do is we can try to blend in. The most important thing to know is how long it's been since the last new moon.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on the phases of the moon, Falkovnia will be in different stages of either rebuilding, supply gathering, or preparation for the next wave.
Our luck will arrive on the night of the new moon, of course.
But we'll have a very easy time getting inside the town at that point, and a very hard time of getting away unnoticed.
How do you suggest we blend in?
Well, whenever we are not actively preparing for the next siege, there are mouths to feed, supplies to be gathered, search parties are sent out, gathering parties are sent out, soldiers escort civilians to the farm fields to harvest whatever can be found. There's a lot of motion during the downtime, but it's all very hurried, very panicked. It's possible that we could try to attach ourselves to a group that's already moving around. As long as they don't ask too many questions, we might be able to gain entry to wherever we need to go. The biggest problem biggest concern is no one can know that I'm there.
Just going to say, when they recognize you, I mean, you are the Brigadier General, yes?
Adjunct Commander, but yes.
Close enough.
Is there anywhere in Falkovnia that we might take as sanctuary? Anywhere we might find shelter?
There are old ruined towns scattered throughout the area, but most of them are abandoned, and those that aren't are used for lumbering or farming or experimentation into horrible magics for the good of survival.
And there is no such hospice that will take us in without question.
Not really as such.
How often? Sorry.
There are occasionally groups, as was mentioned before, where dissidents try to break away and hold themselves up in another ruined city or whatnot. But those aren't safe. Those are targets. As soon as General Drakov has the means to field a unit to go against them, they're destroyed. She brooks no insubordination. So even if there are places where people are holed up, where we could try to find assistance outside of the Falcons, it's not safe for long.
How often do new people come in through the mists?
Not often. It's not unheard of, just like with any other domain. The hardest part is that the mists are only safe for about 1 week out of every month. 1 week after the new moon, once the undead have been driven back, the mists open, and the undead are conspicuously absent. But the other 3 weeks, that's where they gather, preparing for the next attack.
Well, the only thing I could really think of is that we should get you some sort of mask. But other than that, we will follow your lead, I think.
I've been trying to concoct some potential means of avoiding attracting too much attention. But the fact of the matter is, if anyone knows that it's me, word will get back to General Drakov. And our lives are going to get a lot harder if it does.
Come from the outside. Can you just not pretend that you're, I don't know, your brother or something? Do you have a brother?
I don't think that's going to fly.
Does the general hold a grudge against you?
I suppose that's a good question. I've never asked her how her feelings are on encountering people she's already killed.
Why did she kill you? I suppose that may answer that question, at least in part.
Because I said no. Because I spoke out and told her that I thought her plan was suicide and that we needed to run.
Oh.
And she decided that that was insubordination of the highest degree. And that is why you can currently find my remains decorating the gates of Lekar.
Yes, that does seem like something that would continue to carry a grudge if you did turn up again. All right.
Commonality of all Dark Lords thus far, a distaste for discord.
All right. Is there anything else that you recommend us knowing?
It'll be hard to say. Wherever we end up entering Falkovnia, our next course of action will depend on that. North, south, east, west, depending on how far we are from Lekar and what the current status of the moon is. Everything could change.
Do you have an ideal place where we could enter? Because I think, probably take us straight there.
Not without knowing the current phase of the moon, no.
Perhaps we could send one of the ravens to find out what that is?
I appreciate the sentiment, but unfortunately I think our best course of action is just going to be going there. We can plan all day, but it's not going to change that when we get there, we will need to see what the circumstances are on the ground. Besides, I've been gone for several months now, perhaps longer depending on how time passes. Could be a lot different than I remember.
Well then,
Yes.
the only way to begin is by beginning, as a wise jester has said.
Been here the whole time. You got me good.
For those who don't know, that's part of Sam Reich's intro in Game Changer.
All right. Well then, is there anything else we need before we depart? I guess not.
A lot of luck.
Well, I still have my luck stone, so let's go. Takes out Everspite. Whoosh.
I will say this, and try to contain yourself. The more orderly and military we appear, the less likely we are to attract bad attention.
Do my very best to follow your lead.
I don't know how much we could abide by that.
Suppose
will
we'll
really
do our best.
At the end of it all, we do look out of place everywhere.
We are
As
not
you-
sponges. We could not even fathom to pretend to be.
As you cut a path into the mists, the first thing you're hit with is smell. The smell of death, decay, fire, smoke, bile, rot. As you begin to march forward through the opening, you hear the crackle of flames and the song of the birds as they feast. And finally, a bridge comes into view. And bonfires are seen amidst a collection of impaled and rotting corpses.
place is always the worst. Oh, it's sad.
Who are they? Take a look around. Do you see any undead among them?
Well, Yi-Ling will take a look around and see if there's any undead.
I will also look around.
Feel free to make perception rolls.
An 8.
23.
Wow. I rolled
I know what I'm
shockingly
looking
low.
I rolled like me.
Okay, there is no visual sight of the undead, but Drausken, you can feel your hair standing on end. It has, after some time, birds begin to kind of fly away. One of them caws and leaps off of a man as he coughs, spitting out blood and teeth.
I'm gonna move over to that person.
He looks up at you. I'm just going to zoom in on him. This is not a gigantic person.
They're huge.
As Dan would say, huge.
Who are you? What's your name?
Yes.
Who are you fighting?
The people of here, the Falcons. We
Fighting the Falcons?
yes. Fighting. Dying.
Are you part of the rebellion against Drakov?
Drakov. I didn't know. My people and I are battalion. The fog. Couldn't leave.
Did you come from outside the mists?
I don't understand. The people gave gold. He passes away after he speaks.
Can I try and figure out exactly what he was trying to say?
Sure. Loraphyra can do that.
Just going to say.
If his answers are super vague even when he's dead, that's not helpful.
I mean, I can all. It doesn't cost me anything.
That's fair.
So if you would like, I can certainly cast Speak with Dead.
But if you're going to be doing that, let's make sure we find someone who might actually know what the hell they're talking about. We've got plenty of dead here to choose from.
We are certainly spoiled for choice. Is there anyone who looking around, does there appear to be anyone who seems to be wearing insignia that would indicate their higher rank or better weapons or armor or anything?
Yeah,
When you're
you
looking
find
for bodies. Look
What?
for anyone with this mark. And he shows off this falcon tattoo that he's had on his neck. If they bear her signal, they're part of the upper ranks.
Loraphyra, investigation.
Ew.
You've got the headband of being smart.
Yeah.
That only does so much. 16.
Yeah, 4 ain't nothing.
I do not have proficiency in it. The things I have proficiency in, I'm very good at compared to that.
You are looking through the bodies and trying to come up with this. You actually find no bodies that have this tattoo that Drausken is speaking of. What you do find are the corpses of the dead, which, of course, but the undead.
Ah. Those who were clearly cut but didn't bleed.
Correct.
Got
so you're able to surmise that this was a battle between a military force and the undead.
I will pass that along to Drausken. So it appears as if the undead were here very recently, or they fought them while they were gathered in the mists.
It's very possible.
Is it nighttime by any chance? Sorry.
Yes, it is night.
Oh.
Can we see the moon?
I thought it looked like night on here. Does it not?
Maybe there's fire, so
it
it's
looks
like
fire.
maybe smoky. I don't know. This shows the ground, not the sky.
Yes, the moon is visible.
And?
Tell us the phase.
Okay.
Please and thank you.
It is waning crescent.
We've not long.
Just a few days until
Maybe
the
a
new
week.
moon.
Well, our luck could have been worse.
By a
That's
little
true.
bit, yes.
If we had come through on the night of the new moon, we would be dead right now.
Unlikely. We could have used the glaive to get back out and waited for a day.
The moon looks strange, Drausken.
How
Not
so?
what you're used to. You've seen it take on different hues in the past, but this is a little different. It is, aside from the shadow, a reddish gold.
Moon rises. Blood has been spilled this night. Sorry.
Well, that's different. 3 years and I've not seen it do that. And I don't think it's just the smoke.
It glistens oddly as well.
We need to find out where we are, and somewhat quickly.
I assume that you know Falkovnia fairly well.
Quite well.
I'll look around for a particularly tall tree, a hill that might be able to give Drausken a view on the area around so that he can maybe get his bearings.
There's a great tree right here.
Speaking of trees, are we in a forested area or an open area?
Let's see. Based on the perception check that you gave me earlier, I'm actually going to tell you exactly where you are.
Right.
You are pretty sure that you are south of the Grave of Innocence, along the road at the bridge near the Tors of the Frozen Giants.
I was wondering when the folks back at the carnival were talking about the tours. All right. Well, the good news is I think I have a pretty good idea of where we're at.
The bad news is...
The
It's Falkovnia.
That is
we're definitely in Falkovnia.
We're here.
We're definitely in Valkovnia.
That is the known bad news, and also why Tania and I chose very firmly to not be from Falkovnia.
The worst.
The
Oh,
somewhat
absolute
better
worst.
news is that we're probably only about 6-7 miles from Lekar. We're on the northern side of Falkovnia, and Lekar is not far. The bad news is this is the only thing that's out this direction. There are no farms. There are no villages for supplies. If we come from this direction, people are going to ask questions. Especially if there's been a battle lately.
Well, if we tell them that we are from outside the mist and we just took the road, there might not be as many questions.
There'll be less questions and more pikes.
No, that could work. People from outside Lekar, people that come in from the mists, they're pressed into service.
so
If they don't know who we are and they think that we're just people that could be of use, especially with the waning moon, they might not ask many questions when faced with the potential of new allies.
Just get you a hood or a helmet and walk right in.
a plague mask.
Yeah.
You
Not
wish
so
for them.
simple. Not so simple. But you're on the right track. I like where your head's at, Yi-Ling. Never thought I'd say that.
I never thought you'd say that either. Quite
Wasn't gonna
sweet.
say it.
You know what we call that? Growth.
Love it.
However, if we're gonna want to look the part, y'all might want to muck yourselves up a bit. We are, after all, the survivors of a terrible undead ambush.
I mean, who's to say between here and there will not actually be an undead ambush? You said 6 or
Possible.
7 miles, right? And it's near the new moon?
Well,
I have a concern.
only one.
In the present light, on a scale of 1 to 10, how undead do I look?
Hat.
You
Look at.
Not terribly so. If we use a little bit of powders and creams to make your skin a little bit lighter, as opposed to gray.
No one's going to care. The undead around here, they're not smart. At least
They won't.
none of the ones that we've run into.
If your general is as paranoid as she sounds, news of a smart undead may ratchet concerns up.
It's
Just say-
possible.
You're also a Shadar guy.
Point is, they're not
Yes, my
going
eyes
to
are
confuse
weird.
you for a zombie. They may ask questions, this is true, and we do want to avoid attracting too much attention. But if your concern is that they'll think that you're a zombie, easily dissuaded.
We probably don't usually wear the robes of an empress, so.
Likely not.
Well, where there's fire, there's ash. So I'm gonna go and collect some ashes and just like rub them on my skin. That's the easiest way to get grimed up very quickly without mix it with some mud.
Okay. You start a sort of disguise that will at least work from a distance. And so you get muddied up, and as you're doing so, the rest of the crows suddenly fly away.
Claudia, will you go see if something approaches? Sends off Claudio.
Claudio doesn't go anywhere.
Hmm?
Claudio just begins to caw.
The carrion birds have abandoned their feast.
Something
this-
here.
Very surprised that Claudia didn't go anywhere.
Flaps its wings wildly and caws loudly, repeating over and over and over again.
I think something bad is coming, everyone, and we should prepare ourselves.
A good idea.
Takes out Everspite.
I'm going to cast Aid on everyone, just as a immediate thing.
What does that do again?
One of these days, you'll learn what my spells do.
One of these days, I'll put it in somewhere.
Your hit point maximum and current hit points increase by 5 for the duration, which is 8 hours.
You begin to hear the shuffling. You begin to hear the groans. The dead are coming.
Drausken, what kind of undead are they?
Zombies, mostly. Weak,
Fast, slow,
unintelligent.
biting.
No, just hordes, waves. If they are coming in mass, our best bet is to leave. If they're coming in small numbers, then we kill them and drink tea.
All right.
With that, they begin to emerge from the periphery.
So I'm switching to the battle music.
Oh, I should do the same. Thank you.
They're all about. We've missed our chance. Get ready.
Right. So,
Run to the spellcasters. Actually, this side.
Well, the spellcaster should get to the bridge. Back up.
Oh, wow.
Hell did I just do? Okay, there we go.
What in the?
Wow.
Then
Ninny?
goes first, last, and always.
What?
Well, the number in the chat says 13.13, so I'm just gonna jot that in.
Yeah, I don't think Loraphyra is 0.000000001.
I hope not.
I don't know what that's about.
It's probably the new stuff with Jumpgate.
Woo!
Yeah,
Jumpgate.
I guess.
2 steps forward, 1 step back.
Always.
999 steps forward.
Oh, you've met my boots.
Okay, Drausken, you have the first action.
Here we go.
Casters, form a back line. Yi-Ling, on my side. Make it to the bridge. Use the natural barriers to protect you. And don't get bitten. Drausken is going to move over towards the bridge and use the dodge action.
Okay. All right, you prepare yourself for their advancement. And advance they do as they go from trudging along to suddenly running at full speed, making their way towards you as quickly as possible and closing the gaps.
May I use my reaction?
You may certainly. It'll take me a minute to do this anyway.
Nice. I assume a 19 will hit the zombie.
A zombie?
Zombie. But I will wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Cool. Oh, and there's more. Oh, Jesus, they're everywhere.
Of course they are.
I'm reminded of Mass Effect strongly. They're everywhere.
I mean, it's almost like Adam plays Mass Effect.
With that one specific yell in Mass Effect 1 where you hear him like every battle.
I was never a fan of the husks, though. I get why you do it. It's easy to program. But, like,
I liked killing them easily with my shotgun.
my
Shotgun. Moon's
They're
haunted.
really good in the first game, and the second and third not so much, and that really bummed me out.
Okay. These ones are kind of dumb. Well, they're all dumb, but those ones actually get burned.
Oh.
They take some fire damage.
They're real dumb. All right.
Give me a D6.
Whomst.
Actually, 2D6. Give me 2D6. How about Yi-Ling? Okay.
Also, does a 19 hit?
Yeah.
I should bloody well hope so.
I'm not gonna assume anything.
No, I
Maybe
appreciate
the
it.
first zombie
I
that
appreciate
approaches is this super strong one. I don't know. I hit this one, by the way.
Okay. Yeah, you give this thing a deep gash, cutting an arm clean off and cutting through the chest, but it's still walking.
Don't like that. Don't like that at all.
Okay. They make their way towards you and begin to close the gap, but that's as far as they get, and none of them are able to close the distance and attack. So they are done. Yi-Ling.
Oh, I keep attacking the one. Wait, what did Drausken say? To fall back and form a line? Is it too late now for that?
You just started. This is your first turn.
All right, I will attack first and hopefully make a gap. Whee! Light on my new glaive.
That is shiny.
Does
That's also
a
the second
15
15
hit?
that's also the second 15 that you have done with damage.
I get
That's that
my
damage
con.
bonus from Con.
Okay.
Does a 15 hit? I didn't roll the damage for the second one because I wasn't sure.
Hold on a second.
I know you got so many zombies, but remember you
Yeah,
did this
so-
to yourself.
That one dies immediately.
Yay!
Not redies.
Okay, does the 15 hit the second one?
15 hits.
Yay! I will roll the damage for that one. Not done. Then heck it, let's just do flurry of blows. They will kick. I will kick. It's never gonna happen again. I'm gonna enjoy it while it lasts.
I was gonna say you are tempting Roll20 to fuck with you.
I know,
hope you know
I
that.
should not giggle, but I cannot help myself. I never roll this well. I will double kick / and double kick this other zombie.
Okay.
Knock its block off.
So you finish off the first zombie that had charged at you, running it through and then cutting its head off. Another one comes in from the other direction. You slash at its leg and it drops to the ground, and you begin to pummel it until it stops moving.
Right, I am going to back and form the line, like Drausken said. Sorry, dead guy. I do not mean to stand in your face, but so it goes. Yeah, and that's what I'll do. I will do what I'm
Dead
told.
Don't mind if you stand on them, and if they do mind, kill them again.
Good advice. Thank you very much.
Very good. Len, your turn.
I'm going to. We're gonna I'm gonna take a chance and run this way. The one zombie here can go ahead and take a swing if he wants.
He swings and smashes a box next to you.
Okay, that is going to work out. Linda's going to reach for a handful of red peony petals, and before she releases them, she's going to call out, Loraphyra, to us.
Oh, don't worry.
I'll see to our end of the bridge. I'm gonna prepare an action to cast Wall of Fire the moment Loraphyra joins us.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay. You see Lynn's hands erupt in flames as she holds them in place. Loraphyra, what do you do?
I had rather a different idea in mind. 15, 20, 25, and then I'm going to like tuck into like a shadow because it's nighttime, but there's flames, to use the Nightwalker boots to bonus action Misty Step over here.
All right, you vanish and reappear across the broken bridge.
And then I'm gonna get to do the thing that no cleric ever gets to do because the fucking campaigns never allow it. I'm gonna fucking turn undead.
Yeah, I'm waiting for this.
So it's this one, on the side of the bridge, and it is all of them up to about here. So
30.
Get them. Turn them.
And if they fail a saving throw against my spell save DC, which is 16, if they are
Thank you.
CR 1 or lower, they are destroyed.
Okay. 16, you said?
16,
All
yes,
right.
sir.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. Interesting. All right, this one in the flames is immediately destroyed. This one remains. This one is destroyed. Destroyed. And destroyed.
Loraphyra.
I never get to do this. I've been a cleric in so many games, and there's so few undead that I feel right doing this for.
And I am not going to
The
bother
Raven
with
Queen
undead
compels
fortitude
you.
against that.
Everybody getting turnt.
Well, and I don't think that the undead, whatever that is, works against the turn undead feature because it is instantly destroyed if it's challenge rating 1 or below. So it's just gone.
Bodies at the floor, let the bodies
Okay.
at the floor.
Good night, Nia.
Yeah. All right. Well done. You have turned these undead and destroyed quite a number of them. Well done. Round 2, Drausken.
I did have a held action.
Yes, you did.
And I didn't technically fulfill the requirements of it.
You rallied with the group briefly,
I passed through the group.
perhaps. I guess I'll measure out where I want to draw my wall. Actually, I could leave it here. In fact, let's just have it go. Whoops, nope.
The other
Line.
one.
Loading.
It's actually
Jump gate, new features.
one.
Well, there you go.
I will draw the rest of it out to here in case they get any ideas. All right, so I'm going to assign that everywhere on the inside of this wall where we are is the safe zone. On the opposite side of the wall is 10 feet out of fire.
Yes. Okay. So that is great. Help me remember how that is going to work. One of them, at least, I guess two, are right away in the three, because one of them's right on his face. So let's see. It is a dex, yes. Dexterity saving throw, their best stat. Yes. 1, 2, 3.
This is another opportunity to use
Grease, right?
well, always grease.
Great wall of fire.
No, sacred flame.
Okay. Interesting.
So,
So
28 fire damage.
okay, there's no way they can. Well, I guess I could roll a 20. No. Okay. They are boom, pop, kablam. They begin to burn from the sudden risen fire.
Snap, crackle, pop.
Indeed.
Rice Krispies.
Indeed.
Okay,
All right. Drausken, please.
Well, anything that I was going to do has been summarily taken care of.
Ah,
But I do have a question. Which way
Yes.
to Lekar?
Well, it is on this. Well, you have to imagine this map is actually kind of on the side. So what is north for us, or the top of the map, is actually east.
Okay. So the direction we want to go is south.
No.
no,
Well, you want to go southeast is what you want to do.
because if the top is east,
If you're going to
turn
Lekar.
it. It's gonna be like to the left of this map.
It's up. You're going up.
No, wait. If we're going south, because we're north of Lekar,
Yeah, you're going south.
which
East.
is to the right-ish.
Yeah. Yeah, if you turn the map.
Downriver here?
I was not a Boy Scout. I'm not good at
Okay,
compasses.
Please draw which
I
direction
haven't
is north.
seen a map of.
Sure,
Okay, yeah.
that'll be good. What am I doing wrong? Okay, here we go.
North is left. There we go. Yeah.
Oh,
North,
that is-
south, east.
That is
Gotcha.
north.
Okay.
I misinterpreted what you were saying.
Okay.
Great.
So sorry, are we north of Lekar or are we south of Lekar? So like,
We're
You are-
west of Lekar.
You're northwest of Lekar.
okay.
But that's
But-
good.
You can you know what? You rolled a good investigation check. I am going to give you the map now.
Yay! Map!
Because that's the direction we need to go to get to Lekar.
Perfect.
So,
Come join
wall
me.
of fire, good spot.
Ooh.
So if you
Okay.
look to the west of Lekar, you'll see the corpse walk,
Mhm.
and there's a bridge. We're on that bridge.
Got it.
Ah, perfect.
Okay. That's not too
And
bad.
the good news is that the wall of fire will block the zombies from chasing us. We just have to cross the gap, get to the other side, and start making our way.
Making our way uptown.
Downtown.
All right, old man, get them knees ready.
Yeah, that's right.
I should have asked the Raven Queen for new knees for you.
Wow.
Sorry, I couldn't help it. I love you.
These old knees have walked me on every square inch that there is in Falkovnia.
They can do it again at least one more time.
Well,
All right, here's the plan. We need to hop the bridge, get to the far side, help Loraphyra clear those zombies, and we're following the road. Let's go.
aye, Captain. Commander. Adjutant, Commander.
We are not passing for soldiers.
Look, I was only trained to fight like one, not to actually follow commands. My father tried. He did very much try.
I
Too
can
much
tell.
of my mother and me.
All right. I'm going to do a running leap across the bridge. Well, across the gap.
You can do it.
Yeet.
Am I good?
He's putting more zombies in. Don't worry
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, more
But
zombies
wait,
are
there's
coming.
more.
Let's see. Your strength is what?
16? 16.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay, fine. Don't make me roll. It's the only thing I'm good at, but sure.
It's within your limit. So.
You're bad at rolling.
Just wince when you hit the other side.
Yeah, that's right. When he lands, he's like, "Oh God."
Oh, knees and hips and ankles. That's how I feel all the time.
Mood.
All right, Drausken jumps over the gap. Any other movement?
Yep. We're gonna go ahead and move up to here and try to intercept any zombies that are coming for Loraphyra while the rest of the group rejoins us. Unfortunately, I did have to dash, so no dodge action this time.
Okay. Well done. We are now at the zombies, and as you can see, more have arrived. This one moves up, and it immediately is destroyed unless... Nope. Taking that number from earlier. All right. This one moves in. Nope.
That wall of fire is doing the Raven Queen's work.
Oh, yeah.
I've been looking for an opportunity to cast a spell. I knew it was going to be in Falkovnia.
Yes. Yeah.
Wall of Flame
it's-
is great.
The world is on fire.
That spell is literally just how you beat Act 2.
Having been a light domain cleric, Wall of Fire is fun.
Okay, this one gets about here. And dies. This one gets about here. And dies.
He's just watching like piles of ash form in front of her.
Importantly, not piles of ash, burning corpses.
Yes.
Because remember, some of them will make it through. And then you'll have a flaming zombie to contend with.
All right, we do have some that are a little bit closer on the other side of the bridge, but your wall of fire indeed seems to be super effective. And this one moves right into Drausken. Drausken, were you dodging or holding? I forgot.
Neither. I dashed.
Oh, you dashed. Okay. A zombie runs up to you and flings its limbs at you uselessly as you block with your shield. Another, well, it has to actually dash to get to you. And that's another dash. And that one actually can attack you. To no avail. This one will have to get in the queue. All right. Moving along. Dash. Okay. More and more zombies are running into the fray. And let's see, Drausken, you are currently facing east, so give me a quick perception roll.
Yes, sir. Zombies.
Zombies.
And fire.
Indeed.
I found them.
I rolled the zombies. I see
Zombie
zombies.
check succeeded.
Okay.
I'm a little focused here on the 6 flesh-devouring undead currently attempting to pry me out of my armor like a can of sardines.
I was gonna make I was gonna make the comparison to Alaska king crab, but sure.
Yi-Ling, you're up.
All right. If we're aware that it will probably take my whole action, and if Lynn consents, I'm just going to turn around, grab her by the waist, and run across the bridge with her.
Okay.
And leap over.
How much are you carrying, Lynn, and how much do you weigh?
Lynn's a wayfish little thing.
I'm carrying 92 pounds. I actually can't imagine weighing much more than that.
You know, Dampierre.
Yeah, well, so we could call it 90 and 90. Because I do feel like you would be like sickly small. And
Something like
90,
that. Yeah, not a lot of
90
calories.
Most of the
Beast
weight
diet.
is the robes.
Yeah, yeah. So we'll put you at 180 pounds. With all of that added to your carrying, where are you at, Yi-Ling?
I have the bag of holding.
You cannot put her in the bag of holding.
I'm not.
Yes, you can. She'll be fine for at least a
First of
minute.
all,
Does Lynn have to breathe?
I don't
Also
think Lynn has to
that.
breathe,
I guess
but
that's
I
true.
was just saying all of my crap is in the bag of holding.
If
I've
Lynn
got-
doesn't have
basically
to
got my
breathe.
blade and
Okay.
like some potions and my rust bag of tricks on my belt.
All right, go ahead and
I've
give
stopped
me an
carrying the
athletics,
axes even.
but it's going to be low.
Do I roll at a disadvantage or just?
No, just roll.
Okay. Nope, that's not Arcana. Please and thank you.
Good enough.
14.
Yeah, you make it.
Yay! Can you move her with me, or Lynn, or Chris?
Yeah.
There we go. Whee! So that's my action, I assume.
Yes. Yeah.
So I will go ahead and just whoop and bonus action patient defense.
Nice. Nice. Okay, good. We're
Getting
using
outta
good tactics, guys.
I'm trying. I'll leave it
Gross.
to you
Get out of here
there.
with that bullshit.
Lynn.
Oh, I don't like that.
Well,
bubble
that
is
gives me
that?
trouble
It's
of making the
mine.
jump.
Oh, that's yours. Okay.
So
I like it.
I'm actually going to go ahead and go this way, and I don't think I've done this in a while. So where normally something horrific and morbid would typically happen to her, this time you see her just kind of fade into dust, which kind of gains a sort of glow as it wisps into the air, and reemerge as a gaunt-looking, pale horse with wiry hair.
Oh,
Still
it's
as
been a minute.
decrepit- Still as decrepit as it used to look, but no longer like falling apart or missing its intestines or something. This time around, its veins are kind of alight with this golden glow. And I wild shape into a riding horse.
Beautiful. Oh, you have one. Okay, great. I don't. Oh yeah, that's right. We set you up with like all of them in the beginning, didn't we?
I gave you my 12 in Chinese Zodiac.
I gave you my my shopping list.
Love that. Love
Horse
that.
time for horse.
Yay.
Horsey.
Okay, so yeah, Lynn turns into a horse, ready to ride away like the wind.
Just gotta get Drausken and Loraphyra up there, and I run as fast as a horse. It's fine.
Lynn, are you gonna try to like leap over the zombies or anything, or are we waiting?
Waiting for someone to mount up.
Okay, Loraphyra.
If she's holding that movement until someone mounts up, can I mount up and she jump over?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. It's not what she said, but
She
sure.
did say she was waiting for someone to mount up, so I was extrapolating off of that. It's entirely up to you, Chris.
Well, course of action.
What?
That is an agreeable course of action.
Excellent. Then I will.
Oh wait. You have to wild shape as an action, don't you?
Yes.
I forgot about that. Because you are not Moon. You can't ready an action because you need an action to ready an action.
True. And you can't ready movement.
Yes.
I would say you could ready dash. I think that's fine.
Sure, that tracks.
But dash is an action.
Right.
Yes, correct. Yeah, my bad. But you can mount up.
Let's see. No, I think I won't. I think
Okay.
Instead, I'm going to use the Blessing of the Raven Queen as a bonus action to Misty Step over here. And I will point out that I am kind of translucent after I land.
Mm-hmm.
Just in case anyone was worried.
Yep.
And continuing the idea of calling on the Raven Queen for all of this is really gross to me, I'm going to turn undead.
Okay.
On this side of things.
All right. Yep. Give me that. Okay. Wow.
Oh my god, that's everything.
Yeah, that is literally everything.
That's why I jumped.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right.
The number you're aiming at is 16.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay.
3 succeed.
All right. I'm just going to start closest to you. And yeah, we're just going to destroy them. 1. Jesus. Yep. Boom. Kaboom.
Might be easier to pick the 3 that survive.
Yeah, it might actually be. There we go.
I never get to use this ability.
No, it's great.
I'm so happy right now.
Okay, then everyone else.
Things we never expected to find in Falkovnia. Wish fulfillment.
I mean, I remember there being undead in Falkovnia when we were there with Roland Kelladry and Jackson. So I expected that might be the case, but we didn't get to use it there, really.
Looks like I miscounted somewhere. Oh, well.
Circumstances.
Okay, boom. Many of them just vanish essentially into light. Just burned into nothing. And a few others do manage to continue moving.
That's the end
But
of my
very
turn.
few.
I'm very pleased with myself right now.
Yeah, definitely. I can see that.
Damn, girl. Go all the way up.
All right, Drausken.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and attack the one directly in front of me. 24 to hit.
Hit.
13 damage total, including 2 points of radiance.
Okay. All right,
Is it
the
still up?
zombie is hurt but still up.
Another
Hit.
24. I don't think I can not kill it.
Yeah. Well, I do need to see the damage though,
Okay.
because they have a thing.
And it's radiant damage, which means they don't have a thing, unless it's a different thing.
It's not. Wait. No, correct.
So that's 15, 6 of
Yep.
which is radiant.
Dead. All right. Deader.
Dead
So
again.
confusing. Right. So with 2 strikes, you destroy the zombie.
Drausken is then going to call for an advance, follow Loraphyra, and then calls out 1 left, 1 right.
Sir, yes, sir.
Okay.
As he passes Loraphyra, good job. Next time, tell me you're doing that.
You don't command me, friend.
Okay. Suddenly, there's a lot of movement that comes out of the periphery as a seeming wave of zombies, and when I say a wave, like an ocean tide of
World
zombies.
War Z.
Yes.
The book or the
Appears.
movie?
I don't know. I didn't. And we are going to reveal that.
Ooh.
As you get to fight zombie clots.
Ew.
And because it's fun, there's one down here as well. All right. But all they do is appear. But yes, there are masses of zombies stuck together, their flesh melted into place as they writhe and squirm against the mass, and reaching out to destroy anything you could come into contact with. So let me roll their initiative. Yeah. Great. Okay. With that, we do have a couple of zombies left. This one runs at Loraphyra and slams with a 19.
19 hits. I am currently resistant to all damage because I use Blessing of the Raven Queen.
Yep. To 2.
2 whole damage. And it's slamming damage? Cool.
It's bludgeoning, yes.
Sweet.
Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam.
Okay, wow. Their speed is very bad, so this is a dash. Okay.
I'm gonna hit it.
Oh, yeah.
Whack
Thank
it.
you for
Whack
running
it
at
real
me.
good.
Please,
Perfect.
thank you.
Noise,
Okay.
noise.
Yep, that is a hit. That takes 11 points of damage. Well struck. And that is it for the zombies. Yi-Ling.
I'm gonna finish it off.
Get it. Kill it.
Yeah, finish
Okay.
it off.
Possibly. Yes, you did.
Yay! And I will run forward and try to finish this one off.
Hit. That's its first damage. It is still up.
Ah, flurry of blows.
Get it.
Hit.
Cha, cha, cha.
Interesting.
Ooh, does a 12 hit?
Yes.
Aha, wacha.
Okay.
I kick it. And I kick it again.
All right. I might actually pass this one. I don't know. All right, it goes down after that third hit.
See, that was 5, 10, 20. I think I can get a little bit farther. And that's it.
Okay. You start to get moving in that direction a little bit further towards your goal. Loraphyra, actually, Yi-Ling, what is your passive perception?
It's crap.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
12.
12.
Yeah, I
Okay.
ain't no Loraphyra.
Loraphyra, what's yours?
23.
23. Loraphyra, you noticed something catch your eye in just a little a ways from you, hanging on one of the boughs of this dead tree over here. There is a rather nice-looking pauldron hanging off. Could be useful in your disguise.
Noted.
Lynn.
All right, seeing as everyone has left the horse behind.
Sorry.
You have plenty of time movement to catch up.
That's fine. So, like a taxi orbiting around the airport,
Love that.
we're going to just trot forward.
Do the horse headbutt.
Is anyone gonna mount up?
Well, the only person you're next to is Loraphyra, so that seems pointed.
Well,
That does seem a
I
little
could
pointed.
move it.
No, I'll mount up if offered the opportunity.
Okay, and I need to check what my how far I moved. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was 30 feet. I've still got 30 more feet to go, so Loraphyra can follow me. Are you going to point out the pauldron because Lynn didn't see it?
I mean, it's also through a lot of fire. I'm gonna send a raven to grab it because it's
Fair.
shiny, and ravens will happily grab shiny things. I barely have to ask. Just point them in the right direction.
Excellent.
In that case, yeah, we're going to use my last movement to get another 40 feet this way for my movement of 60, and then we can just dash right on out of here.
Drausken noticeably jumps as you run past him.
Yeet.
Oh, right. Didn't he say something about horses hating him or something?
What about that?
Okay. Loraphyra, how did you mount up on the horse?
Free item interaction? I don't know.
Free
Reaction,
item
I guess?
interaction?
I was also going to point out, I'm pretty sure that Lynn does not come stock with, bit and bridle and saddle and all that. So I think
I'm
you're
not
riding
pointing.
bareback.
I'm not pointing that out because she comes equipped with a lot of sticky outy bits that you can latch onto.
Sounds uncomfortable, actually.
I mean, yes, but this is not a ride for comfort. This is a ride for GTFO.
Okay. Do you have an inspiration point?
I do not.
Okay.
But if other people would second me, I'd use a Deadpool point.
Sure.
You can use a Deadpool point to pay for this blatant cheating.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
What's the point of having Deadpool points if you can't use them to cheat?
Okay. All right. So Lynn scoops you up, and you leap up and help each other, and yes, you right away from the zombies. Okay.
This is the most horrifying version of the horse girl fantasy.
It really is. All right. The clot comes tumbling in, and it's gonna get right here. And that is actually, it needed 5 more feet to dash with. So that's as far as that one gets.
I will stab it.
Okay, you stab the clot.
Because it was my turn. I got a reaction back.
It's true.
Whee!
Okay.
Yeast thing.
Oh. I just
Amalgamation of dead bodies.
Okay, so it is going to take 10 damage. You tear off the head of one of the zombies in the mass, but it doesn't show really any signs of slowing down. This one right here is going to tumble its way into the road and get right here. And let's see, let's bring that to the front. Okay, never mind. Okay. And it is going to slam onto Drausken with a 14, which is a miss. And then it swings with its other, in quotes, arms.
Many.
And you've fought these things before. And so you kind of have memorized their patterns. And you are able to dodge and block your way to salvation. This last one comes a tumbling in.
The most horrifying tumbleweed.
Lynn, why don't you give me a new roll with your wall of fire?
Tumblimweed.
Yep.
Okay, I fail horribly. I take 18 fire damage. All right, and it makes its way through, and it looks like it's gonna just like send half of itself over, it almost like a slinky of rotted flesh. As it's like reaching up into the air with the rest of it, but it is damaged by the fire. Loraphyra.
Once we're far enough away that I feel like we're not particularly in danger, I'm gonna reach down with a hand and like touch Lynn's like shoulder, neck, and like turn her so that she doesn't run off and leave our friends. And I'm going to huck a guiding bolt back at this one.
Okay.
27 to hit. I just did it at first level because I wanted to test it out. 17 radiant.
Okay, a powerful blow, and it is highlighted by the magic. As some of them burst off of the mass and then burn away. But the mass is still substantial.
Well, it's good enough for the moment, at least. That's all I can really do. Oh, I will call in Grim and point out the pauldron. I'm like, would you mind fetching that for me? Thank you.
I mean, so wrong one.
That is not what a raven sounds like.
The role of Grim has been temporarily placed with Hey Hey.
Look, voiced by Alan
May or may not get that
Tudyk.
pauldron.
Voiced by Alan Tudyk. I'm not mad.
Of course. Okay.
I just love the video where he's making chicken noises into a microphone and then turns to camera and says, I went to Juilliard.
I love that.
Oh yeah, for those who don't know, the role of Hey Hey in Moana was voiced by Alan Tudyk.
We just assume it's Alan Tudyk until proven otherwise.
Right.
Thank you for the Deadpool points, Your Grace.
Oh, thank you. Please.
Okay. Yes, thank you. They don't have enough going for them.
Never.
We like money, so that's good.
We're gonna need them later.
I still have some too.
Yes, you
Drausken.
do. You have two.
Yep.
Drausken is going to shout over his shoulder for Yi-Ling to withdraw to where the rest of the group has retreated to. but I'm going to hold my action until after she is gone.
Bold assumption. Let's see
and
how
what
that
is-
plays out for him, Cotton.
What is that action?
No, I'm not readying an action. I'm holding my action until after she goes.
Oh, you're delaying.
Yes.
I see.
Mm.
Badoop.
Badoop.
All right. I'm all out of zombies.
What a
So
horrible problem for you.
We can skip that. Yi-Ling.
Following orders and disengaging.
Wow, she has learned a lot in the last few domains.
Well, I don't know about that, but this is Drausken's domain, so.
I appreciate that.
All right. You do some gymnastics, leaping about, avoiding and
Hardcore
anticipating the attacks of the clot before you get to the other side and begin running.
Well, goodbye. Come on, old man. Don't get left behind.
Okay. Drausken.
All right. Let's see if I remember how to freaking use this program. I'm having trouble remembering how to do pathing. Someone help me out.
While you were left-clicking your token to move, you right-click on tiles to
That's it.
put waypoints.
Thank you.
I just don't bother.
I don't know if that displayed or not.
It did.
Okay. Is that a disengage or
There
just
we go.
moving?
That is just moving.
Okay.
I know I'm probably going to take a hit here, but Drausken is willing.
Yeah. You gamble and it pays off. As the creature
Kind of like
destroys the
shield
wagon. Yeah.
And then he is going to turn around and take the dodge action.
Uh-oh. Interesting. Lynn. You're a horse.
I am a horse, but I think I'd rather secure our exit. So I'm going to take a bonus action to unhorse.
Okay.
And now you have Loraphyra on your shoulders.
That's right.
She's even more waifish than I am. I don't think she can support me on her shoulders.
Immediately support
Immediately face plants.
Oh, that's fine. I don't actually need to be standing to do this anyway. So, with a handful of ivy seeds, she presses them into the dirt, and this is a fun spell that I like to cast. I am going to cast Plant Growth
Okay, good one.
in a section that is about. Whoops! Hold on a second. Nope. It's got to be like. I gotta count from the center. Okay, hang on. This is huge.
The whole map.
You could just,
It
you could
might-
just
it
say
might-
most of the
yeah.
map.
It
Can we
might
say-
just be the whole map. It's like 100 feet. It's like this.
As big a square as possible without getting your party in it.
Stars and Stones.
Yes.
Grow, my piggies, grow!
Okay. So that's where you put it.
Yes. As this entire square is now overgrown with just vines and grass and rampant overgrowth.
Okay. As the plants are very green, some of them begin to burn away, but then they're quickly replaced by more growth and eventually smother the flames underneath them. This is now the most beautiful area in all of Falkovnia. So, take that.
The dead make great plant food.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. So
Style.
does that gets rid of the wall of fire, right?
It does get a little fire, break concentration on it, so I can concentrate on. Wait a second. This is not a concentration spell.
No,
I'm
it's
going to
not.
drop wall of fire anyway because it has already done its
Right.
due, and I probably can't smother that with this spell. The fun part of this one is that this is basically 4 times difficult terrain.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it's pretty nasty.
Only on your
Yeah, roll through
side.
that zombass.
Yeah, but no, well chosen.
I love it.
Okay.
I love it.
Interesting. Okay. So this one gets here and then actually ends up losing a bunch of zombies halfway through its dash. So I'm actually going to do some damage to it.
Ooh.
Fall into the gap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they fall into the gap there.
Mind the gap.
This one dashes.
So far.
I'll take it about
So
there.
far.
This one, however, the zombies that are on top of the pile begins to kind of sway and then kind of throw itself towards Yi-Ling. Because I
me.
think Yi-Ling is within
It's gonna
range.
yeet some zombies over.
That's
Over Drausken.
right. As
Zombies have developed a trebuchet.
the zombies fling a detached
zombie
clump
shay.
of corpses at a creature it can see within 30 feet of it. The creature must succeed on a DC 16 strength saving throw or take horrifyingly bad damage.
Testing. Ha! Very
Wow.
funny.
Okay.
Strong. I didn't take wisdom, I took strength. It's finally paying off. On episode 30, what, 5?
Okay. It looks like it's a save or suck. So,
Suck it, zombass.
you just like spin around and slash through all the zombies flying at you, and they just like tear apart midair.
Out of nowhere, cherry blossoms fly behind me.
That's right. That's right. Well done. Well done. Yeah, that's all they can do. Loraphyra, it looks like there's a good opportunity to escape.
I suspect that Drausken will be mad at me if I don't, so I'm going to drop a Sacred Flame onto this one, which should no longer have the Guiding Bolt on it.
Oh, that doesn't go at the end of your turn.
Guiding bolt doesn't affect him anyway because it's a save.
Well, I wasn't worried about that, but no one
Yeah, it
hit
doesn't
it,
matter.
so you know.
The
And with Sacred Flame, we are 10th level, not 11th. Yet. So 10 points of radiant damage.
Okay. All
Wait,
right. It is rewarded for its efforts with more radiant damage.
Suck on the sun, asshole.
Wow.
And then I will move 30 feet in that direction, which takes me off the map, but
Yep, we're just gonna set your token right there.
Yeah.
You have escaped
I will also
the
call
area of play.
Grim back with the pauldron.
Yes. All right, we'll give that to you in a minute. In the meantime, we all move on to Yi-Ling.
Are we 10th level?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you not level up?
I fucked up somewhere because I definitely leveled up, but I'll
thought
deal
we
with
were
that
ninth.
later.
Actually, we might be 9th.
I'm pretty sure we're 10th.
I have 9. So that's why I was
I-
confused.
We'll discuss it afterwards then.
All right, I mean, I'm running, so you know, I'm off the map.
Look, either way, I have 5th level spells. The only thing that changes is divine intervention. If we're not 10th level.
Okay. Well, you guys began the game at 5th, right? Then you got to 6th before you got to Tempest. You were 7th after Tempest. You were 8th after the Cath. 9th after Mordant.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Unless I threw another level in there somewhere, but I was pretty consistent.
I don't know why I leveled up twice then. No idea.
I think only my Monday group got like a bonus level because they did something like ridiculously insane.
We have very little time left. Let's refocus.
Yeah, very true. Okay. Yi-Ling, what are you doing? Oh, no, you
I'm
left.
running.
Okay. Drausken, what are you doing?
I am also running.
Okay. With that, as you run out of the area, the zombies are not going to be able to catch you, and you make your escape. Well done.
I did
Wow.
incredibly awesome at that.
That was a fun little diversion. And now you've seen a small bit of the zombies that we get to fight every month.
This place should have been called Falkovnia.
I'll be sure to pass that along to the general when I speak with her.
No. Good.
The raven brings you, appears, and brings you Loraphyra the epaulet.
Oh, look at you using the actual term.
Just the French.
Yeah, I was gonna say, pauldron is also correct.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on whether it's armor or decorative.
I don't like zombies. Ooh.
The nobles gifted me with this honor, a symbol of my achievements in their name. They called me the Crimson Falcon. The leather tassets dyed red an unsubtle expression. They thought to dress me as their doll. I wonder who the me is. When worn on a shoulder, the epaulet grants 1 temporary hit point after losing hit points.
Well, that's interesting.
It is interesting. I wondered how it got out here.
From your army or sorry, mercenary group?
From the general's shoulder.
Interesting.
The Crimson Falcon was the name that they gave to Vladeska Drakov.
Who is he?
Who are they? What nobles?
Many nobles over many years. She earned her reputation fighting as a mercenary, remember? We have fought 100 wars for 100 noble families or whoever could pay the coin at the time. She became the Crimson Falcon. In turn, she founded her group, the Falcon's Talons. And then we conquered this land to be named for her, Falkovnia. It's falcons all the way down.
Yes, well, now it's ravens.
Or will be soon.
Let us hope.
Well,
Perhaps if there is more of her regalia, we might learn more of her ascent.
We'll
Well.
have to keep an eye out for similar things.
There is little of her ascent that I could not already tell you. But unless you are looking to sit around and listen to an old man ramble about the past for a few hours, probably best we keep on the move.
There is an element of that that is very useful, but these sorts of items give direct insight into her in a way that you really can't unless you are in her own mind.
I'll give you that.
It is a different kind of insight. Yours is, of course, valuable, but hers is directly from her own thoughts about herself.
She is, after all, a Dark Lord.
It would
And
be
we know the means
interesting.
by which to bring a Dark Lord down.
I too am curious about these insights from her own thoughts. 30 years at war at various positions alongside her. But can you ever really know someone?
Depends on how much they allow you to know.
Probably depends on how much they even realize themselves.
It does seem that very much of what makes a Dreadlord is what they don't realize about themselves until it's too late. Whatever it is that catches them in these domains.
Truth be told, if I knew her as well as I thought I did, I probably wouldn't have been in this position to begin with. So, lessons for one and all. Either way, follow the road straight on. Like I said, it's about 6-ish miles to Lekar. You can see the spires at the end of the road if you look hard enough.
Should be able to get there by morning.
Just keep an eye out for more undead and keep moving forward.
And we present ourselves to these people as mercenaries, sellswords.
Sure you don't need some sort of disguise, Drausken?
Oh, I'm positive I will need some sort of disguise. But they're not just gonna let me walk in with a hood over my face.
Well, then we better think of something. Do I have anything? Probably not.
I'm gonna need a makeup kit to look like a clown.
I forgot you had actually parted it with the helmet you took from Acast.
He's got the circlet now, which will probably also be recognized. So,
Yeah, maybe we don't use that straight away.
You know, the circlet that belongs to one of the generals that used to belong to the general. Also,
General
somebody,
circlet.
somebody,
Circlet for the general.
General
Circlet.
circlet.
Specifically to the needs of the general.
we also have the epaulet, also worn by General Drakov.
Guarding all her belongings left and right. I got nothing. I could put acid on your face. I don't think that'll do much though.
I can put acid on your face, Yi-Ling.
And there we are again. Glad we're back to normal.
I did consider saying about
It's out
finding
of character.
finding something like a plague mask to cover pox marks and things of that like, but
If we have any hides or furs to work with, I might leave you something. I'm no seamstress, but I can throw something together.
I mean, I can donate my coat. Not that I have my robe of stars. I don't need it anymore. Takes coat out of bag of holding.
well, that's something.
I do have an actual weaver's kit that I can use.
I was hoping for something more like a magical disguise, but we have what we have.
Can't do everything with magic, I suppose.
All right. Well,
On our way to Lekar, we'll pass over the Zapadnost River. Should be clean this time of year, but who knows?
As Loraphyra said, we can only begin by beginning.
All right, so you
corpse walk. That's fun.
yeah, so you begin your journey, which actually is not very far. This is, let's see, line. We are, yep, it is measured. It is only about 4 miles along. And then you are at the bridge. But as you get about 1 mile in, you hear something very loud, boom, like thunder. But then there's the smell of sulfur. You look up above you, and there is, even in the darkness, a cloud of ash or smoke, perhaps.
Yi-Ling checks her bombs instinctively.
That's different.
As you look up there, you can spot tiny dots of flame. There are torches up along the ridge.
Soldiers in the tors?
Do we move on or?
No, we can't be
Hi.
seen here.
Let's continue on. I don't know what to make of that.
From your tone, that's unusual. No one goes up there.
We certainly don't camp up there, or we didn't used to. Again, tactics are changing constantly in order to try and accommodate whatever we're currently dealing with. The general is always grasping at new strategies, new ideas, new ways of trying to best the zombie hordes. The problem is that you can't out-strategize, you can't out-think an endless wave of bodies. It's part of the downfall.
Loraphyra, you notice something else, something unsettling. The moon has already, in this short amount of time, changed its phase. And it is new. However, there is a halo of that gold red around the edge.
Freaking lunar eclipse.
Ooh, that was what I was going to ask. Does this remind me of an eclipse or anything of that nature that I may have at least heard of elsewhere? Because I don't think there's not a moon in the Shadowfell, but I was in
No.
Darkon, but I was in Darkon for a long time.
Yeah, no, you would know what an eclipse is. It is similar, but the moon is a little smaller, which is to say that instead of the halo actually being on the outside, it's on the inside. It's on the inner edge.
Does that ping? Trying to think. Is that something that I think may have happened because the dark entity has been poked by what we did in Mordant?
Hard to say.
I've never seen the moon so hollow.
Or I. But if
That
there
is-
is a
In a cap.
new moon, we must find shelter immediately.
It shouldn't have changed so fast, though. It was a crescent an hour ago.
I know. But still, we cannot be outside if the moon is new
I am
They
aware.
will come.
Drausken, if you panic, we die. Get yourself
If
together.
we stand still, we
I am
die.
aware. Lead the way.
As you continue along the corpse walk, you can smell fires once again. But this time, there's sweetness in the air. Cooking meats. You can hear some tumult in the air. A roar of chatter. As you go around the bend, you see an encampment. The crimson banners decorate the outside as you get closer. And then you begin to hear the stomps of marching growing louder. And then, Drausken, you realize, based on the different lights that you see in the distance and the banners that you can make out in this night sky, there is an army here. The entire path is occupied by the army of Falkovnia. Or at least a large contingent of it. And then something cracks underneath your foot. Your boot is covered in ash. You look down and see a burned corpse beneath your feet. And then another. And you begin to see those same purple colors that you saw earlier as you entered into Falkovnia. And then in the edge of your vision where you thought you saw trees, you look more carefully, and there are more bodies staked, impaled, displaying these soldiers, decorating the road itself. There was recently a great battle here. But not a battle of zombies, but the battle of the living versus the living. There are very few corpses of the Falcons. This force, whatever it was sorely outmatched.
Drausken has to kind of hold back a wry smile from creeping across his face.
Still got it. Not great news for us. But they still got it.
If you continue in the direction that you are moving, you will walk into the army. Would you like to do that?
Normally, I would say yes. Under normal circumstances, we're all too happy to accept, as I said, outside help. Right now, I fear that if they spot us, they may mistake us for members of this belligerent force and decide to treat us the same way.
So then, is there another way around?
Not unless you want to run south into the Forest of Torches.
You say that like that is supposed to mean something to me.
It's not nearly as bad as getting lost in some of the other forests around here, but it's never a great idea to wander into the forests after dark. Monsieur Cole, that's my advice. I don't think we want to be found right now.
I do not think we wish to be found either.
If we wish to head into the woods, we will not be lost. I will make sure of it.
I'm not worried about getting lost. I'm worried about being found.
Yeah, this is the only way to sneak by them.
What are in the
He
forest?
kind of
in
jerks
this-
his thumb at the mountains to the north.
Unless you're keen on climbing some sheer cliffs.
Not particularly. What are in the forests of Falkovnia?
The normal things: beasts, monsters, wandering undead, things that prey on wandering undead.
Do you reckon they are passing by, or do you think this camp is here to stay?
I can't tell. It sounds like they're on the march, but if they're coming or going, I couldn't say. This is unusual. We don't normally match force for force anymore.
If they're marching, perhaps we can just go off the side, do Lynn's sanctuary, and then just wait while they pass.
Perhaps. But we ought to decide now.
I will find shelter.
I don't think we want to be found by this army. I would rather take my chances with whatever's in the forest.
I
Can you
agree.
afford me 1 minute?
I can afford you all the time in the world. So much time they'll afford you that matters. Let's go.
To the
So you-
woods.
You make your way south into the woods, into the forest of torches, and you go in. How far do you want to go in? Do you want to go in a mile? You want to get to like the middle? You want to stay kind of on the outskirts? What are you thinking?
Wait. I was thinking not that far in if we're just gonna like shelter in place.
I think
If
far.
we can get far enough in that we're out of sight, I would like to do something.
Sounds good.
All right. As you are moving, you again see a smokestack in the air as you move south. It's above the tree line. And you begin to smell death again. And then you come upon a scene that looks like this.
Huh.
That's different.
Hmm.
I feel like I've been saying that a lot. I can't possibly have been gone that long. But it's shelter.
Well, I was
And it's not
dead
the
for
army.
like I was dead for like 8 years, so who knows?
Are there any banners you recognize?
There's no banners at all. I don't know if I know those markings.
Some sort of horned creature skull on the gate.
Whatever it is, it's either a outpost of the Falcon's Talons, in which case we might be safe from the undead, or it's an outpost of deserters and dissidents, in which case we might have found allies. Either way, I do not like being out in the woods, especially under what appears to be a new moon.
Well then, let us go and ask for shelter.
As you glance up at the moon, the ring of gold around the black seems to have grown wider.
And I sure in the bloody hells don't like whatever is going on up there.
Anything messing with moons is a bit not good.
In Ikath, it is said that when the moon turns hollow, it is as though it is being devoured by a foul hound.
Loraphyra is going to head for the door unless Drausken stops her.
Drausken will match her pace.
I will defer to him as the resident of the land.
All right.
Oh.
As you get close to the door, you can hear something shuffling on the inside, on the opposite. A groan, a foot being dragged, perhaps. The crunch of bone, flesh being rent and chewed.
I take it back. I don't think this is good.
Well, at the very least, it is small enough that we almost certainly outnumber whatever's inside.
By the way, not giving you orders, just a strong suggestion. If you're going to go poofing around in front of your front line, letting us know increases the likelihood we'll be able to help you.
Are you still upset about that?
No, I'm clarifying.
Hmm.
I'm going in.
Lead the way.
You push open the doors of the gate and come upon a grisly sight.
Oof, stars and stones.
Odd.
And hold on, let me turn down the lines there a little bit. It's a little strong.
Turn down for what?
There we go, that's better.
Zoom and enhance.
And then wandering out from underneath the overhanging rock and tossing a severed arm to the side is the zombie.
Does it look like this was a camp that was breached by the undead?
I mean, undead do not build forts.
Right. But, like, does it look like the undead breached these gates and are now eating everyone, or that everyone in this camp was killed and the undead just found a free buffet?
Oh, I see.
Well, the funny thing is the door was closed.
Mm-hmm.
Look, as you look upon the stakes on the outside picket, you can see that they're just drenched in blood, which suggests that something was just charging with reckless abandon. And there are plenty of zombie corpses around to suggest that, yes, they did throw themselves against this fortress until they were successful. But, as Lynn points out, the gate was closed, which is interesting. Why would that happen? And then, Loraphyra, you hear something.
What do my elf ears hear?
A living breath, but not one of yours, not one of your companions, a fifth above you in the tree.
I'm going to look up.
There is just a flash of movement, but there is something up there that moved quickly behind the tree when you turned. You then begin to hear a heavy, fast heartbeat.
We're not here to harm you.
I'm here to harm that.
I'm not talking to you. Looking up into the tree.
Drausken is locked on the zombie. He's not looking anywhere else.
The zombie, with its face sort of pointed at you, it's hard to tell when they're looking at something. It then begins to shout, and in this guttural, gurgling noise. And then it reaches its fingers underneath its chin and tears open its throat to let the sound out more easily, perhaps.
Drausken's gonna charge forward. He does not want this thing calling for backup.
And you do charge forward, and let's get you on the map.
Maps? What?
And we're going to put Loraphyra about right here. And Yi-Ling. And Lynn. All right, Drausken, go ahead and make an attack roll.
Aye. 21.
Stones and stones.
That's 5 slashing and 1 radiant. We're going to follow it up with another. Good.
Yeah, go ahead. Whenever is it? There it is. All right.
23.
Hit.
Hey, you know me. I try not to roll until you tell me to, so.
Oh, no. It's fine.
9 and 3 for another 12 damage.
Okay. With those 2 strikes, the creature is nearly felled, but it is alive.
I'm going to go ahead, bonus action, knock it down.
Okay.
$16.
Yes. You knock the zombie down to the ground.
Tough bastard in here. Watch out.
Roll for initiative or just
Yes. Now I want you to roll for initiative.
okay. Oh yeah. I'm a coming, Drausken. No more tension, Sonic.
Oh my god, now I got the thing. Okay. There it is. If you click on it, it just shortens, which is weird. I don't know why. Oh, nope.
It's over 9,000.
All right. We're just going to say, listen, it's 7, okay? All right. There we go. We're just going to turn off the tiebreakers.
The gate is open, right?
Yeah.
The gate is open, yes. Okay, so before we get started, the call seems to have worked, and more zombies begin to scuttle out from the trees, from out of the nearby pond, from under the rocks, carrying their gorged bits of flesh, and until they take their positions.
No me gusta.
Well, while they are cinematically shambling into position, Drausken's just going to be smashing the crap out of the zombie on the ground.
Okay. I think I've got the ones I want.
You think you have enough?
Listen, Falkovnia was like zombies.
Zambies.
And I read that and I was like, got it.
And remember,
you understood the assignment, yes.
these are the least dangerous things here.
Yeah, that's because we're here.
I mean, they're under CR1, so.
Okay. Yi-Ling, you have the first action. Oh, I did miss one. I missed two.
How dare you?
I know,
There's
trash.
more zombies.
There it goes. All right. Yi-Ling, what do you do?
I'm sick of these freaking things already. I'm just gonna.
I've been here for 5 minutes and I'm already sick of these bastards.
3
Gonna hit
years.
this one, and then she's gonna hit this one. Or actually, she'll hit this one first since Drausken's facing 2. Ah! Die! And die some more. Just assuming 19 hits.
Yes, you assume correctly. Their armor class, I'll just to make it fast, is 8.
Oh, great.
Wow. Okay.
Now, how much HP do they have?
That's a little better.
Okay, well, I hit this one once or twice, depending on how much HP it has.
It's still up.
I want to. I don't know. I'm running low on key points. I'll just stay where I am. Oh, I keep forgetting I can do Death Strike. Oh well, that takes key points too. It's fine. I'm just gonna stand here, wait for things to attack me. That's
Okay. Loraphyra.
On a similar note, I'm not. I have a feeling I'd get yelled at if I move too much into what's going on. So I'm going to spread my hands around me and call up the ravens as I cast Spirit Guardians, designating my companions as safe to cross in and out. And and on an instinct, on an impulse, the owner of the heartbeat in the trees.
Interesting.
Which is why I specified, because usually I don't bother specifying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll let you turn that on.
Yes.
And you summon the spirit ravens about you, as they look to rend and tear flesh of
Excellent.
the unworthy.
I will move a little bit closer just to put a couple of the Zomsters in my circle while staying behind Yi-Ling.
Excellent.
Meat shield.
I mean, yes. You're very
That's what I'm here
convenient.
There's a lot of me. It's good. That's what I'm here for.
There's a lot of meat to shield. Yes, you are correct.
Lynn.
Oh boy. And we only know the zombies inside the camp, right?
For now.
Okay. We're just going to get inside the gates and be better off. No, we can do this. Planting one end of Nera into the soil. We're going to cast Entangle. How many of these guys can I get in a 20-foot square? I think.
Okay. So
Right.
vines burst out from the ground and wrap around the stone and then coil around the creatures. When it appears, they make a strength save. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And every single one of them is entangled.
All right, excellent.
Excellent work.
For my turn.
Okay. Drausken.
The one that I knocked down, still, well, alive.
Yeah, it's still fighting.
Okay, we'll go ahead and finish that one first.
Okay.
It's on the ground, so I think I should have advantage on that.
Yes, sir.
All right. That is a 27 to hit.
Yep.
That is
Yeah.
12 points of damage, 5 radiant.
Yep. And because of the radiant damage, we don't have to roll for undead fortitude.
Perfect. Can I spin around and try to shield bash the next one's legs out?
You sure can.
Great. Let's try and do that. How's a 26?
Okay. You send him into space with that difference. He goes down.
Great. Now we're going to try and hit him now that he's down. 17.
Hit.
And that is going to be 8 points of damage, 2 of which is radiant.
All right. You stab him with the black iron sword, and it expands briefly before exploding into light and ash.
Gotta say, really wish I had this thing a couple years ago.
Right.
It is
Might have
practically
been
made for
different.
this environment. Mhm.
Okay, a good choice. With that, these zombies. Well, this one first of all needs to make a wisdom save, and rolls a 12, and they will take. I don't know if you already rolled it.
I have not.
I don't think you did.
I haven't rolled it yet, so it is 13 radiant damage.
Okay. All right, it's still up, and it can move at half speed. I think it's right there. And Yi-Ling, it is going to attempt to slam you to no avail. This one wanders over to Drausken and goes for a slam. This one is going to do likewise. As one of them, I think, finds perches for 4 whole damage. This one clambers down the stone walkway and dashes to get into position just here. This one, when we start our turn in the entangle, let's see, a creature restrained by the plants can use its action to make a strength check. Okay, so that is what it will do. Okay. And we got a 6. That will not be enough. We'll just do that for the other 3. And they struggle against the vines and cannot move. Well done on that. Okay.
Does this one move enough into the ravens to have to make a wisdom saving throw?
You're correct. Let's do that as well. And we are going to roll that and get a 17. You are 18?
That I am 16. That succeeds.
Oh, okay. So we're going to take half of it was 13.
Correct.
Okay, so it takes some heat there. This one's also very dumb. So it is going to walk through difficult terrain and get here. And get here. And that's all it can do. Likewise, not very smart. They're going to get about here in total. Okay, we got one last one. This one is going to run all the way around to just here on a dash. So they begin to swarm as before, And as that comes to an end, more begin to appear from their hiding places. A couple of them popping out of the pond there. Another one appears from under the rock. And as that comes to an end, there is a glint of light that catches your eye up into the tree where you heard the heartbeat. Flies an arrow, and the arrow launches high into the air, and it is on fire. It takes an arc and burns away. And then, Loraphyra, as you look up again, you can see peeking at you, a hooded and masked
Shara.
humanoid of some kind.
Her girlfriend.
Night Eye's dead.
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
You can roll perception.
Sure.
Let me know if it's any better than normal.
Significantly worse than normal. I rolled a 10 total.
I will sell you, not the Sharon colors.
Okay. Can I put together what I put together looking at this map?
Tell me.
Flaming arrow, arcing over. I also see a bunch of barrels with X's on them. Is this person trying to blow up this cave?
That's a good idea.
That's what I thought too, but then he said the arrow went
Burns
out.
out.
Yeah.
I just
So
I,
much
I,
flare?
It's more likely a signal.
I just figured that meant they hadn't done the appropriate amount of fuel on it. Okay.
I mean, I could throw a bomb at the barrels and see what happens. But probably
Yeah,
will
you
kill
might be able to
Drausken.
make use of this. Yeah.
Drausken is so tired.
But what you are going to make about this stranger in the trees sending out fiery signals, and what is going on with the strange moon, and what is going on with this foreign invasion force, and why the Falcons are positioned as they are. There is much to be answered, but will have to be explored next time.
Yes, because it is in fact 10 o'clock and we're old. So
Yes.
Ding
10
ding
o'clock.
dong is going on in the domain.
10 o'clock, you say?
Yeah, well, have a word with Deebles. Whenever we finish with Midnight in the Garden of Chroma Fog, it's 1 a.m. her time. Nutso bananas. Well, thank you all so much for being here this week as we start diving into Falkovnia and all of the intrinsic trauma that entails for Drausken and, well, for the players.
Some of the players.
Yes, in a different game, 3 of us have been to Falkovnia and hated every second of it. It was bad. It was real bad. Poor Kalina. Anyway, so thank you all so much for being here. We will return next week for more death. Possibly literally. We'll see how that goes for us. But thank you all so much for being here. Tune in tomorrow for Midnight in the Garden of Chrome and Fog to see what in the heck's happening next. We have discussed there are plans. There are plans and fancy pants to match, as Dan likes to say. So we will return with that, and then I'll be off the rest of the week because I'm getting my streaming setup changed up and reconfigured. So tune in for that on Sunday, assuming I get everything finished by then. We'll see. But thank you all so much for being here and gracing the Fae realm with your presence. And until we meet again, I hope that your journey back through the mushroom circles is as calm and as peaceful as it is possible to be. And until we meet again, stay safe, stay healthy. And we'll see you all again very soon. We're probably going to raid out to Jenna's online. Tell her that I say hi. Good night, everyone.